Don't come for me. Do not come for me. You saw what the title said, so you already know what is getting ready to happen. But before that happens, let me show you how you can make a nice, fine rice with all the trimmings. Instead of going to the grocery store, you know I'm not going to go. You know I'm not going to go. So stay tuned so I can show you, okay? Stay tuned. Okay, all jokes aside, welcome back to Alittle Honeycomb Homestead. So, I'm going to be showing y'all how you can fix up your own rice, and there is a twist behind that, okay? So, I'm going to show you what I do with my rice. You can do the same thing. Don't nobody want to go to the store. So if you got a bunch of rice in your house, I'm going to show you one of those recipes that you can do with your rice. It's going to be dry, so that way you can set that up on your shelf when it's time that you want to fix it, okay? So I'm going to bring you on down so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, family. As you can see, I have some rice here. You can use any rice you want, okay? Any rice you want. So I chose to use some white rice. Now, I done washed my rice. I done dried my rice and let it dry overnight. Been washed and dried. You do not want to do this on rice that you hadn't even washed yet, okay? Don't do that, okay? Because rice, even rice need to be washed, okay? Wash your rice, okay? And make sure you do a good drying on your rice, because you do not want to put it in this jar and it be sticky and all that stuff. This is dry rice, okay, that's been washed. So what I'm going to do is, as you know, when you go into the store, you be looking at different rices, okay? Spanish rice, all the type of rice, right? Well, why not make your own? Why spend all that money when you got rice at home? You can make it any way you want to, okay? Any way you want to. And I'm going to show you how I do it. Now, remember, I'm not going to be using all of this rice. I'm just going to be using it accordingly, okay? So when you're looking at your package, on your back of your rice package, it might say 1 cup to so many cups of water, right? Okay, so this right here is going to be a jar that's going to be on my shelf. We eat rice all the time. So I'm going to season my rice, because as I season my rice, I'm getting it the way I want it to be. And when I put it in water, it's going to be already seasoned, and you're going to have your chicken or your steamed vegetables or whatever else that you want in your rice. All you're going to do is just add water. So my first ingredient is my rice, and I'm going to do this in layers so that way you can see how pretty it is, and I'll be shaking it up at the very end so you can see all the seasonings in it. So this is what I use. I have my stuff here, and I'm going to be putting 1 teaspoon, okay, or I take that back. I'm just going to go straight on with it. 1 tablespoon of everything in here, because I'm going to fill this quart jar up, okay? So I already have my rice, and so now I'm going to start adding my ingredients. So I have some paprika, okay? Just 1 tablespoon of that, okay? Of my paprika, okay? And here's my rice. It's clean. I'm just going to go over that just a little bit. Okay? In the next layer, I'm going to throw in some chives. Just like that. Okay? I'm going to put in my other little layer. It's starting to look pretty already. Now, I'm going to put me some turmeric in there. Since my big spoon don't fit off in there, that means I'm going to go ahead and bring it on in. And I'm going to just go ahead and put those 2 tablespoons in there. 1, 2. Okay. And I'm going to just put a little bit more rice on here. Okay. Just a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to set this to the side. I'm going to set this to the side. Okay. I'm going to add me some black pepper to it. I'm going to go back to my little tablespoon. My 2 tablespoons. Or 1 tablespoon. And so I'm going to just add me some little black pepper to it. Okay. And I'm going to add some more rice to it. Okay. Turmeric to the side. My black pepper to the side. Now I'm going to add in my onion powder. Tablespoon. I'm going to add some more rice. Now I'm going to add my onion powder. See that? Throwing that in there. Set this off back to the side over here. Smells good already. And now, add my last bit of my rice. And now my salt. This is pink Himalayan salt. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do is put my lid back on here. Uh-oh, wrong lid. Wrong lid. I'm going to add this on here. Right? See that? Now I'm going to shake it up. Okay? And I'll be eating this accordingly. I don't have to seal it because I eat rice and I love rice. And there it is. My own seasoned, flavored rice. I don't have to go to the store and buy their rice, right? You have your own intake of salts. You have your own of what you want in your jar with your rice. And all I have to do when I want some rice, all I have to do is just give me a cup of rice. We'll just say this is the cup. And I'll just pour it in there for my cup. All the seasonings in there. And I'll just get my little cup full. And then do what I need to do on the stove by adding my water. Okay? And there's one more thing I want to add on here. Okay? That I think is so pretty. And that's my onion flakes. So I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of my onion flakes. Okay? But I like onions, so I'm going to add a little bit more. You can add and take away as much as you want. You can fix it the way you want it to be. Because guess what? It's yours. It's all yours. Okay? So, now, I'm put my lid right back on here. I'm going to shake it up. And now I got my own seasoned rice. Just like that. You can do it too. You can do it too. Now, in the beginning of the video, you seen a towel on my head, right? Okay. Why? It's because I got something for you. A special little gift. Now, I am a former cosmetologist, okay? I used to do hair for a living, all right? And I made up some rice water. Yeah, rice water. It has a lot of essentials. It'll make your hair shine and make it healthy. all the things, okay? And I'm going to show you how to make rice water for your hair. Yeah, Google it if you don't believe me. Google it. So I'm going to tell you all about it as we wash this rice, okay? And I'm going to show you how you can make your own rice water for your hair. So stay tuned for that. Okay, y'all. Rice water. You see this rice? We're going to go ahead and put it in this bowl. Okay? And I'm going to start washing this rice. Use some cold water. And I'm going to start washing this rice. And as I'm washing this rice, the benefits that you get for washing this rice, I'm going to turn the water off so you can hear me. So the benefits that you can get in washing this rice is got strengthening of the hair. Benefits, okay? Benefits. It strengthens your hair and it's aiding your hair with growth. Yes. Not only does it strengthen it, but it promotes hair growth as well, while it's acting as a natural detangler and potential frizzes. Who has frizzy hair? It works with that too. Okay, now the strengthening and protection of it, okay? Of this rice water that we're making. It contains amino acids and protein that can strengthen your hair shaft. You know what the hair shaft is? The hair shaft is on that follicle, on top of that follicle, the hair shaft, the hair shaft, okay? It reduces breakage of your hair and it promotes resilience, okay? Yeah. The other thing it contains is inositol, okay? Which has been viewed as a hair growth serum, okay? It's an agent, and it helps repair the hair. This rice water does this, y'all. All the things I just said, okay? Now, it reduces friction. It may increase the hair elasticity, okay? Refers to how much your hair can stretch. And without breaking, an important marker of this, of strength, is overall healthy for your hair. Okay? Now, you want your hair to be shiny too, right? And smooth? Well, let me tell you. It smooths the cuticle. The vitamins and the minerals in this rice. In the rice water, it can help smooth the hair and cuticle by adding shine and luster. Yep, shine and luster. Yes. Okay. And then with rice water, okay, with the frizz reduction, because it does reduces that frizz, right? That rice water, it also makes it soothing to those strands. Okay? So, we're washing this water. And we want to make sure, whatever was in that bag, dirt, grime, and all that stuff that might have been in it, we want to make sure all that stuff is out of there, okay? And we're going to do this a couple of times. So now, we're getting ready to strain this water. We're getting ready to strain it. And we're going to do this again. We're going to rinse off this rice. Okay? we're gonna do this again. We're gonna put it right back in this, and we're gonna rinse this off again. Now I usually wash my rice out 2 or 3 times, and so we're gonna just rake it right back into this bowl. Okay, we're gonna add our little water to it, and we're gonna wash it again. But you remember how murky it was, right? See how it's kind of clearing up? So about done washing it. Want that water good and washed. Wash your rice, y'all. Okay, we're gonna strain it again. We're gonna strain it again. All of it's good and rinsed off. Dump it right back off in here in this bowl. Get all the rice out of here. Rinse it off. You see this water? See that water? See it? It's not as murky as it was, is it? Okay? That was the last rinse. Okay, make sure I get it, strain it in good. The last rinse. This is 1 cup of water. This is 1 cup of rice. Okay. And now we're going to just throw it right back into this bowl. Right back in here. Make sure all of these in there. Okay. Now we're going to add 3 cups of water. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 cups of water. And we're going to let this water sit in here for 30 minutes. Yes. I'm going to set my timer. And now it's set for 30 minutes. Now I'm going to bring you up close and personal so I can talk to you. Okay, family. So, as that is sitting in some water, I just thought I'd come and talk to you and let you know why this is all my passion, okay? Now, I did a video, I think it was maybe last year or year before last, I don't remember. It's in the playlist, okay, of why I started this journey, okay? And it's all about food security, okay? When we talk about being self-sufficient, y'all, look what's going on around us, okay? Look what's going on around us. You got house security, because if you're in your home, you got to have home insurance. That's house security, right? If you have a car, you got to have car insurance, right? That's your car security. But what about food security? When things are in a crisis and everybody's all over the place, they jacking up prices here and there and everywhere, and nobody really has food security. We done got spoiled out here in this system out here. We done got really, really spoiled out here. You know what I'm saying? And so when I started this journey, Lorenzo, and I gotta remind y'all, Lorenzo is my caregiver. Okay? He really is my caregiver. Okay? And Renzo has looked after me. Okay? Renzo has looked after me for years. I was in a domestic violence relationship, and I've came this far. Suffered from PTSD. I was trying to find myself and things, you know what I'm saying, while he was working. So here comes the security part, okay? What if something happens to somebody in your family and you don't have no food, nothing is stocked up, you know what I'm saying? You don't have the money because you're trying to worry about, is my house going to be going to foreclose? Am I going to lose my car if I have a car note? All those type of things. What are you going to do about food security? You know what I'm saying? They jacking the prices up. You remember COVID when that hit? Well, that's what happened. When COVID hit, Lorenzo had an accident. He had a brain injury. Okay? And I had a little bitty garden. A little bitty garden. Because I was trying to find myself. Trying to get myself together. PTSD. Domestic violence. Stabbed 12 times. Yeah. You heard it right. I was stabbed 12 times. But I don't look for sympathy. God spared me. And he had me think, you know, what are you going to do, Lovey? You got a little garden. You don't have no money for Lorenzo's medicine. You don't have any money to pay bills or anything. And I didn't. He was working. And guess what? All that money was just going into the bank. Because I didn't just go out there and spend money. Right? I was in researching. Yeah, about this garden. The little bitty garden. But when that happened, that took it to another notch. Another notch, y'all. It started growing bigger. Right? And I said, hey, we got to have food in this house. Okay? All alone, Lorenzo's in bed. He's in bed, y'all. Lorenzo didn't know who I was. Lorenzo couldn't walk. He couldn't talk. And you know how long that was? 4 years. 4 years. In those 4 years, I was gardening. My memory started coming back due to my traumas. The herbalism, right? I started having all my herbs out here, medicinal plants out here. God started making a way for me. And that was getting all those herbs together, right? On what I could remember. He was bringing my memory back. And I started making up teas, mixed tea blends, stuff for your brain, for aches and pains, because I couldn't pay $500 for his medicine. Couldn't even pay for his medicine. I just started growing all this stuff out here. Started watching videos off of YouTube. Started reading books and things on how to can food, how to make your own bread, all those things, because I did not know how to do it. I was just that person going to that grocery store, knew how to budget to get a lot of food, but I did not know how to grow food. I did not know how to can no food. I didn't even know how to plant a seed, y'all. None of that. What I'm showing y'all, all of this was watching YouTube, doing a lot of reading, and figuring out things. And God was with me. And he was helping me. And he was bettering me. So that way I can take care of him. Because he was trying to take care of me through my problem. Well, as I was sitting there pumping them up with all those little herbs and all that fresh food, organic food out there, right? He started getting better. But I didn't know it because I was back and forth in the house, right? I was in the house checking on him, and then I would run back outside. Going back in the house, checking on him, and running back outside. I was back and forth, right? Then one day, and doing all that praying, and over here praying over my food, praying to my Heavenly Father up here, like, hey, I'm not going to give up, because he didn't give up on me. The Lord didn't. Lorenzo didn't give up on me when I was going through what I'm going through. Still go through it. Still suffer through this PTSD. Yep, still suffer from it. But he was watching over the both of us. And I started learning. And a lot of stuff that I learned in hair school, that started coming back. Then I was a nail technician with oils, spa bath treatments. Yeah, I got to making some lotions and things like that. And I want to bring that to the channel so I can show you all those things. A lot of that started coming back to my memory, right? We always want to go to get a spa treatment and we want to have all the nice little things, but they cost too much. But you got to learn how to make this stuff yourself. You got to get in these books and start getting into your books and doing a lot of research, because you can do it. If I did it, y'all can do it. Y'all can do it. Right? So what I'm showing you as far as this rice, yeah, I'm a little gray. I'll be 50 years old this year. 50. Yep, 50 years old. Yep. Half of 100. If it wasn't for those herbs that God put on this earth, if it wasn't for those medicinals that God put on this earth, if it wasn't for the beautiful animals that we have out here, that it's not going to make us go hungry, because if he could take care of everything else, he can take care of us. We just got to use our minds. We got to use our minds, y'all. I was out here praying for Lorenzo. And one day he opened up the sliding door and said, hey. Hey. And I said, what? Hey. Do you know me? He said, yes. You're Tiffany. That's my name. He nicknamed me Lovey. Remember, y'all, he didn't know who I was for 4 years. He called my name. God answers prayers. God listens. He's going to meet you halfway. It's up to you, right? It's up to you if you want to get out here and grow your food. Right? Everybody's running around here trying to figure out why is these prices going up so high. There's no time to sit here and wonder why the prices are high, y'all. You got to get out here and grow your food. Y'all come together, find you a farmer. He's got cows, he's got chickens, he's got pigs, he's got ducks. He's got all the animals you want out there that you see out here in this store. Y'all can come together as a family and buy you a cow. You got you some meat to put in your refrigerator, in your freezers. All that money that you be putting up in that store, it costs more than that cow. It costs more than that cow. You can feed your whole family, friends. Y'all go in together. It's time to come together. Y'all could go in together. Buy it for yourself and your own family. and garden your food, your vegetables. Make your own seasonings. Dehydrate them. Look on the back of what the ingredients say on the back of those seasonings that you see up on the shelf. And eliminate the stuff that you can't read. Because it's poison. It is. You start Googling up what those words are that you can't pronounce, you'll be surprised what you're putting in your body. Start having all those natural things that you can put in there. Huh? Like your onion powders, your garlic, all those type of things. And you could be growing it right there in your garden. You can dehydrate that stuff and start grinding that up. Start making your seasonings, mixed blends. Start doing it yourself. Since they want to jack up these prices. All of that. Just jacking them up for no reason. Right? Quit panicking. Quit panicking. And get out here and grow your food. Right? Go to the farmer's market. These folks been doing it for a very long time. Do you think they have any stress? No. Because they're doing it themselves. Do you think I'm stressing now? Nope. Nope. Come on this platform so I can tell y'all something, okay? I'm not getting paid for this. I do this because I want to, and it's coming from here, from my heart. This, I don't get paid for YouTube. No. I do this because I want to. Right? Because this is my calling. To help all of us out here. To grow some food. Grow your medicine. Grow your herbs. Right? Save your money. Know how to budget. Come together. Put your money together. Get you a half a cow, whole cow. Get you some chickens. Check your ordinances. Where you at? And see if you can have you some backyard chickens. Get you about 4 of them. You'll have a dozen by the week. Free eggs. Sit back and think. That's food security. They can't take it from you. They're going to keep jacking these prices up. What you going to do? What are you going to do? Yeah. Let that marinate a little bit. Let that marinate a little bit. I come on here because I want to. And I love all of y'all. And I appreciate y'all sticking with me. And I'm glad that the new people are coming in. Okay? If you look at all the videos, people are learning how to make their bread. And some of them have been doing it for years on here. For years. This is nothing to them. It's became to be not even a hobby for me. It's like I'm feeding my family. I can feed my family. I can feed myself. I can feed my family. You're independent on your own. You can do it. Make your own bread. Make your own sourdough. I got a lot of those in the playlist. I mean, if you look back in the very beginning of these videos, y'all, it's the real truth, raw truth. I started off doing some type of crafting. I was talking about my hair. I was trying to find myself. But when that accident hit, I had to think. And I had to think fast. I already had a small little garden. But over time, the garden got bigger and bigger and bigger. Because that's my grocery store out there. I'm not going back to the grocery store and pay out no money when I can grow it myself. And you can too. Why? Why? You can grow it yourself. Don't let nobody tell you can't. If anybody tells you can't, that's something that you said to yourself. Oh, I gotta go to work. Well, the prices are still going up. The price is still going up. You're depending. No, depend on yourself. One seed. If you plant you a tomato plant, you know how many tomatoes you can get off that one plant? You can grow 2 or 3 of those plants. Grow what you love to eat. You can start in your backyard. You can start in the balcony. And you ain't got to get all those expensive things for garden beds. You can have grow bags. You can even open up a bag of soil and put you some seeds in it and water it. You'll have food coming out of those bags, some soil bags. Yep. So I come to you and I'm trying to tell you, if I can do it, you can do it. We got to encourage each other. And I'm encouraging you to start growing. Stop wasting your money on going and find some rice that tastes so good that you like. Look back on those packages and look at those ingredients and eliminate what you can't read. Eliminate that. And just put all your flavor that you like in some rice. So when I want some rice, I pour me a cup or 2 and just add my water and let it boil. All that stuff in there, all that flavor is going to be in that rice. You can have so many jars of rice. That's a whole recipe right here. You can make your own mushroom powder. Hydrate you some mushrooms. Throw all your stuff in there. Cream of mushroom. It's coming, y'all. I'm getting ready to bring those. I'm getting ready to bring the mixes for you. You getting ready to get some mixes. Because we getting ready to be ready. Get ready to stock up your stuff up in your cabinets and feel good about yourself. You see how many seconds it took just to do that? Right here in my hand. You see how many seconds it took? Why you want to go spend $3 or $4 on a bag of a flavored rice that you're not going to have very long? And you're getting about 3 or 4 of those bags. You can make as many of these as you want. You can have 5 of these jars made up the same way if you want it the same way, and then go back and make some more of these and have all different other flavors of rice. You see how many meals that is? You see that? That's a lot of meals. A lot. And I'm going to show you some seasonings. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get some dry seasonings for, you like your onion, your onion mix, soup mix. You be getting those little packets. You know how much onion soup mix you can make? Pancakes. We're going back to grandma days. You know, they were doing it, right? You can get you a half a gallon. Get you some jars. If you want to spend some money, start spending on some jars. And keep watching this channel so you can learn how to make your own pancake mix if you don't know how already. And you'll be doing the same thing. You just be opening it up and you be sitting there taking out in portions, right? And then you're going to add just your wet ingredients to it. And then you can put it up on the shelf and you can make as much as you want. Because you're going to be making it from scratch. You're going to be using baking soda. All those things that you be hearing, you go in these big stores, you're going to pay a good pretty penny for baking soda, right? Don't be too good to go to Dollar Tree. For $1.25, you can get you some baking soda. Huh? Yup. You can get all those little baking stuff that they have right there at Dollar Tree. Versus going in somewhere that you're like, dang, that costs, man, they're jacking up. But guess what? You go to that one place, Dollar Tree. They haven't went up yet. Maybe 25 cents because it was just $1. Now it's $1.25. But hey, you know, you can get you some up. You can get you some of those up, y'all. And start getting all your baking things. Get all those things together. Because I'm going to show you how to make you some bacon, some homemade pancakes. I'm going to show you how you can make your little scratch for your biscuits from scratch. You know, you're going to have all your flour. You have all the stuff together. How about your cake mixes? Huh? I'm going to show you how to make some cake mixes too. Yep, all those things too. Right? Yep. All those things. So, think about what I'm saying. Right? Quit panicking. You can do it. So now, let's get to this rice because the time is getting ready to go off in about 2 minutes. And I'll be right back to show you. Okay? Okay, family. You see, the time is up. Now, y'all seen that I washed this rice, right? But guess what? It's been sitting in some water. And it got kind of cloudy. Those are your vitamins and things that are in that. It came right back looking like that. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to strain this water over into this bowl. Okay? Don't worry, I washed this. Okay? We're going to strain this because we just want that rice water in the bowl. We don't want the rice. So you're going to just pour it into this bowl. Okay? See if you can see this. Okay? I'm going to just pour it in here. Yeah. You're just sifting it on in. Okay. Now don't worry, this rice ain't going to waste because it is edible. And all I'm going to do is just dry it so that way I can use it and do what I showed you. You remember what that was? Make up some seasoning. You remember? And also, I just wanted to say, and I forgot to add that main ingredient that I like. I like some kale. So I put that kale in there as well, too. So I got all kind of good stuff in here. So back to the water. This is rice water, y'all. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to put some in a spray bottle. Or you can take this and put it in the shower with you. Don't get it wet. You're going to shampoo your hair really good like you will always do. Just shampoo your hair. And after you rinse your hair out, before you put that conditioner in there, pour this all over your hair. Take your time and pour it all on your hair. Get it in your scalp and your roots. All the way, just rub it all in there. Like it's a good deep conditioning, all right? You're going to put all that in your hair. You're going to leave it in there for a good 15, 20 minutes, okay? Leave that rice water in your hair for a good 15 to 20 minutes. And after that, rinse it out really good. And now, put your conditioner in there. And just do it just like if you were going to do it if you were just doing shampoo and conditioner. Only you're just adding this in there, and that's going to sit in there for a good 15, 20 minutes. Right? And that's going to be a promotion of what your hair growth, right, is getting all of your nutrients in your hair. Yes. You got your own rice water. So I'm going to take this and strain it in this bottle. Now, I know I'm going to make a mess, but I'm not going to make a mess. I'm going to put it in a container, and I'm going to pour it into that bowl, in this bottle right here. And so let's get to that. Okay, y'all. So I washed out this measuring bowl container, and I'm just going to pour my rice water in there. Okay, there's my rice water. And I'm going to pour this inside my bottle. Okay, got a lot left. And I'm going to put some more in another bottle. Now, I have me some rice water. Yep, and that's all it takes. Hey family, so now I have my rice water and I have my rice. Okay, my seasoned rice on top of that. And this right here is going to put a lot of flavor to that beautiful hair of yours. It's going to bring some shine. It's going to do it all. Now, don't let nobody sit here and tell you that's gross. Google it if you don't believe me. I used this in my hair class, okay? I made this up in hair school. I did. People thought I was losing my mind. I had to tell my instructor. I said, I'm not losing my mind. Huh? Did you see what was in it? Huh? It's not dirty? Because we washed it. You seen that. Wasn't no trick photography going on. Didn't add no more rice to it to bring that milky look to it. Nope, I didn't. Nope, I didn't. It started getting like this on its own. I've got all the essentials in there for this hair. For this hair. Yeah. For this hair. Huh? I've done a routine. Get ready with me. Yeah, I did a get ready with me because I had to go out here to this garden. But I was spraying some in my hair. Well, that's what I was spraying in my hair. I was spraying that in my hair. I shampooed my hair. And then I put this on my hair. Yep. And I did a video. Then I came back in the house. And I shampooed my hair. Right? Rinsed it on out. Yep, sure did. Rinsed it on out. And then put my conditioner in. And as you look back on all those videos, my hair, it started like this. It was a whole different type of locks. I make my rice water. I make my rose water. All that stuff. Yeah. All that for my hair. You can do it too. Quit putting gunk in your hair when you don't have to. Start reading up on different things. So that way you can have the hair essentials. The body essentials. Learn to make that soap. Goat milk, all the good things. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, get crafty. Get crafty and start learning this stuff. So you won't have to depending on going to the store. You can do it yourself. I'm learning it. And I'm going to bring it here. We're going to learn together. I might make some mistakes along the way. But we're going to keep making those mistakes until we get better. And we're going to keep going until we get better and better. Right? And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Okay? So, rose water. And some homemade rice. Ingredients. Yeah. You can make your own Spanish rice. You can make all this. When I cook this, it will be yellow. It'll be yellow. Why? Because I put turmeric in there. I put onions in here. All those healthy things. Google up what onions do for you. Google up what chives, onions, all those type of things do for you. And you're putting it in your body. Right? You don't have to have white rice. You can use brown rice. You can use whatever color rice you want to use and season it yourself and make it yourself. Instead of going to the store and spending $3 or $4 for it, because I ain't doing it. I'm making it myself. So, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel. Leave a comment down below. I'll answer every question you give me. And if I don't know the answer, I will research it. I will answer you. Okay? Y'all, have yourself a wonderful and blessed day. Bye-bye.